Let me show you how I made this yummy meat pie. Nurse Mohammed, thank you so much for this recipe because she was actually the one that made this recipe when she visited us. And since then, I've been making it for my family. So firstly, I'm going to be showing you how I made my filling. I started by adding some oil, onions, thyme, and curry. Mix it together, then I added my ground meat. I continued to mix it together, stir it together until it finally turned brown. So I added some salt, my diced potato and diced carrots. After this, I added some water to cover it and cook. I mixed more flour inside the bowl so that I can add it to my filling. So now I want to check if my vegetables are soft enough, and I'll be adding my liquid flour to my filling. So I'm just going to mix it together now, and my filling is ready. So guys, the next thing for me now is to prepare my flour. So I'm going to be using two types of flour. The first one is plain flour and the second one is rising flour. So because of this, I'm not going to be using baking powder. So I already added my nutmeg, salt and butter. I continue to mix it together until I got a crumbly texture. I will start adding water little by little until it comes together to form a stiff dough. And I also ensured that I did not add a lot of water so that I can actually get the stiff dough. So now the stiff dough has been formed, and all I just did is to transfer it to a surface. Then I will put it inside the fridge for 30 good minutes. Now it is over 30 minutes and it is time for me to start making my meat pie. To be honest with you guys, this is the most interesting part of making meat pie. I don't know, I just like this aspect. You see all other parts, preparing, doing this and that, I don't really like that part, but I love this one. Now, I'm going to be cutting the rolled out dough into cycle. I'll add the filling, then I'll be brushing it with the egg wash. I'll bring it together and use my fork to make the shape of the meat pie. You're going to see what I mean now. Just look at it. Look at what I'm doing, guys. Look at the way I'm doing it like a pro. Oh, I am so proud of myself. So guys, if you watch this particular video and you are not interested or encouraged to make meat pie, that means you don't like meat pie. Try it and you will thank me later, guys. Especially for those of us that have kids. Try it for your kids and see whether they will like it or not. But I promise you, they will definitely like it. So this is how I made all the meat pie, guys. So after I finished everything, I started, brushing it with the egg wash just to cover all parts of my meat pie. And I also used my fork to create a hole in each of the meat pie. So after I'm done with this, the next thing is to put my meat pie inside the oven and waited for about an hour depending on the temperature, and then my meat pie is ready. Guys, look at the color. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.